Hey everyone, thanks so much for checking out the Idea Vault. My goal with the Idea Vault today is to kind of give you a demo of a real life brand that exists. This is my footwear brand called SoulFeet. I'm kind of going to show you how I use the Idea Vault to kind of go from having just this idea about a footwear brand to actually launching it in like little less than 3 months and then winning an award for being a breakthrough brand less than about 60 days from the time we launched. So this is how I use the Idea Vault to kind of go from having just an idea about having a footwear brand. So let's title this as Footwear for Women. Okay, and I'm going to just do July 2024 just to give you a sense. So a little bit about the idea. There is a typical sandal called the Kolhapuri sandal, which is very traditionally Indian in terms of the design. That is really what I started my brand with. The genesis of this idea is that this particular handmade leather stitched sandal is available for men and women, but really the buying experience totally sucks. You have to go to a local market, you have to haggle with the shopkeeper, you have to like be in luck in terms of the color that you want, the size that you want, the design that you want. And it's not always available. This market is like chaotic. So it's kind of like you're going battle ready and you're not sure whether you're going to get what it is that you're going to look for. And this has been my experience. These are sandals that we have grown up wearing in India. So let's just say that the buying experience, sorry about that, for Kolhapuri sandals in India is chaotic. Okay, target customer, I'm gonna say women aged 25 to 40. Now, in a nutshell, what we're doing here is kind of defining what is the problem, splitting it up into different reasons. Now, one of the winning hacks for a successful launch of any brand, service, or product offering is figuring out your why. Your why must be sliced into different sections. Your why pertains to why does someone want this, why should they choose you, why is your offering the best, why is your product the secret sauce that's missing in someone's life. So reason number one very clearly for me was that women are looking for these sandals in funky colors, but the buying experience is like going to war. Busy, chaotic market, haggle with shopkeeper, don't know if I'll find my size and color. Okay, that itself is really painful. Reason number two, why should people care that this brand exists? So familiarity with traditional design exists, but want to jazz up the color options. So younger women are looking for say a funky version of this traditional footwear. So that's reason number two, that there is a familiarity with this traditional design, but I want to kind of make it relevant to being a brand in 2024. Reason number three, all places, okay, let's just say this, all markets in India don't stock this, but the need for this exists pan-India. So availability is key. So now, what sense can you make from this statement that I made? There are women across my country who want this, but they don't have access to it. Do you think that if this was available online, it would actually just cater to like 10x or 20x of people who right now have an unmet need? The desire is strong, the want to buy it is strong, but the ability to purchase it is not there. So there's a little bit of a gap in the market, which if I convert this into like a D2C or an online brand, I solve that problem. Now, really reason number four is I want something to wear all week long, but different colors. Now, what this tells me is that from a product development perspective, this gives me an amazing option to create bundles. Rather than selling just one pair of footwear, I can actually sell 5 different colors and say that this is for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I can have a separate weekend bundle of different shades, which is actually what we do. That is like for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So that's like you're going out, your party one. So I want something to wear all week at school, college, or work, but different colors. Okay? So now you see what I've done. I would actually say that on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate this a 5. Now, all that was in my head was this experience of going with my friends to a local market to shop for these shoes, having a really bad, chaotic experience at the market, only to be left really frustrated that we got to the shop, only to realize that, hey, the guy did not have the color that I want. He did not have the size that my friend wanted. He didn't really have anything that we wanted. So we made the effort all the way to go, but we came back disgusted, like with the experience. So what I did was I came back home, converted my friend's bad experience, my own bad experience, everybody ranting, wrote it down in the idea vault, made some sense of the feelings that I had, and then I used this to kind of go do research, which I teach my clients inside the program, on what it is to find out if there is any legs to your idea. What is the feasibility of your idea? So what the idea vault does really well is to kind of make sense of what is the large idea that you have, who is your target customer, what are the 3 or 4 top reasons that you're solving with this idea. And once you kind of start to make sense of this, you can then use this to categorize it in terms of customer segment, in terms of just the industry that you're going to be in terms of the priority. Now imagine if this became a habit for you, where every idea that you, in a week or in a month, you noted down on the idea vault. I'm very sure that once you got to this stage of actually checking for the feasibility, you would find a lot of merit in some of your ideas. So I always recommend everybody to have a copy of the idea vault with them, because you never know when ideas are going to come. Keep your ears and eyes open when people are complaining, listen to them, look for insights, look for patterns in everyday life, make sense of all of this into this idea vault. If you want to know what it takes to go from having a successful idea that's in the idea vault to doing research, to then demoing a product, to then launching and scaling, I will teach you how to do all of that, how to go from idea to launch in just 100 days inside my program, Passion to Profits. I'd really love to know how you use the idea vault and what ideas came out of it. So stay in touch with me once you have put this in action. Thanks.